In this video, I'm going to talk about when you should upgrade from the A6000 16 to 50 millimeter kit lens. Hey everybody, welcome to Dan Bullman Photography. On this channel, I share portrait photography tutorials and Sony gear reviews. And today, I'm going to be talking about the Sony A6000 kit lens. Now, the kit lens has a lot of haters. A lot of people say that it's a really crappy lens, it's not very sharp, and that it's basically unusable. So I think a lot of these reviews are pretty extreme, and I think that the kit lens has a lot of functionality, especially if you're just a casual photographer. So the question is, when does it make sense to upgrade from the kit lens to another lens in Sony's lineup? So now let's walk through a few scenarios where you would want to upgrade from the kit lens to something a little bit better. Now, if you're interested in upgrading your lens, be sure to watch until the end of the video to get my free Sony A6000 lens buying guide. Now, there are a couple of main reasons that you'd want to upgrade from the kit lens. The first reason is your photos just aren't as sharp as you'd like them to be. Now, if you're looking to get maximal sharpness out of your lens, you're not really going to be able to do that with the kit lens. Now, you can do some sharpening in post-production with a program like Adobe Lightroom or Adobe Photoshop, but ultimately you're going to sacrifice a bit of quality when you do this and introduce more grain and noise into your images. So if you're looking to get a sharper lens, it's worth trying something like the Sony 35mm f1.8, the Sigma 30mm f1.4, or the Zeiss 55mm f1.8 if you have a little bit of a bigger budget. Now, the second reason that you'd want to upgrade from the kit lens is that you want something that has a wider aperture, like say f1.8 or f1.4. So having a wider aperture is going to allow you to get more bokeh, get that blurry background in your photographs, and it's also going to give you better performance in low light. The third reason that you'd want to upgrade your kit lens is that you're looking to shoot with something either a bit wider or a bit longer than the 16 to 50. So if you're looking for something on the ultra wide end, you might be interested in checking out something like the ROKINON 12mm f2 lens. I have a full review on that lens if you're interested in finding out more about it. And then if you want something on the longer end, maybe a telephoto lens or something along those lines, then it definitely makes sense to upgrade from the kit lens. But there are a lot of reasons that people are interested in upgrading from the kit lens that aren't actually good reasons. So let's walk through some of the reasons why you wouldn't want to upgrade from the kit lens. Reason number one is you're already happy with the shots that you're getting. Now, some aspects of photography don't actually come down to gear. In fact, a lot of it has to do with creativity and your creative eye. So if you're already happy with the photos that you're getting with the kit lens, either because you're able to create something that's very creative or because you're just satisfied with whatever casual snapshots that you're taking, then it doesn't really make sense to buy another lens. Like, if you're happy with what you're getting with the kit lens, then why would you go out and spend money on another lens unless you're just looking to try something else out? Another reason not to upgrade the kit lens is if you don't have the money to do so. Now, lenses can get quite expensive, and photography is a quite expensive hobby. Now, if you're looking for a budget-friendly lens, I will link up a couple of videos that I did where I walk through some budget-friendly lens options for the Sony A6000 and A6300. But ultimately, if you don't really have the money to spend on, say, the 35mm f1.8 or any of the other lenses in the lineup, then it doesn't really make sense to upgrade from the kit lens at this time. And the third and final reason not to upgrade your kit lens is because people on the internet tell you to upgrade it. Now, a lot of people bash the kit lens, and a lot of those people are pro photographers and maybe need something that's of a much higher quality or to a higher standard than you can get out of a kit lens. But this doesn't mean that their needs are aligned with your own needs. If you're happy with the photos that you're getting from the kit lens, don't worry about what other people are saying on the internet bashing this lens. It's totally usable. You can get great shots with it if you really put your mind to it and think more creatively. And ultimately, it's a decent lens to use, and it's a decent lens to get started with the A6000. Now, again, if you are interested in upgrading your lens, I have created a free guide called the Sony Lens Buying Guide, which you can find through the link in the description. Now, if you're not really sure about what lens to get, or you're sitting on the fence, it might make sense to actually rent one of the lenses and test it out for a little while. Also, I've put links to some of my favorite lenses in the description if you're interested in buying them on Amazon. So question of the day, what lens would you like to get next for your Sony A6000? We'll see you soon, folks. This has been another episode of Dan Bullman Photography. Peace. Now there are some distinct advantages that the kit lens has. That the kit lens has. What the fuck? And the police are just always blaring horns around here. God damn it.